I was wondering, do you spend your time disinfecting everything these days? The other day, I even left a huge tip because I was scared of getting a bill infected with SARS-CoV-2. Is this necessary? Or is it overkill? How does this coronavirus survive? And most importantly, what happens in our nose and our lungs when we breathe it in? That's what we'll see today in this video. We now know that most viruses are too small to be seen under an ordinary microscope. However, in the 1960s, a young scientist named June Almeida and her colleague David Terrell discovered a new family of viruses that we know well. As you might have guessed, the coronaviruses. They did so with the help of a new type of microscope called the electron microscope. And what you need to know about viruses is that they are unable to reproduce by themselves. And that, let me tell you, is a lucky thing for us. Viruses need to hijack the functions of the cells of their hosts, be it plant, animal, bacteria, or fungi, in order to multiply. This is their only way to survive. Once dead, a virus can no longer infect us. That's right. Since they cannot reproduce by themselves, these coronaviruses, including SARS-CoV-2, can only survive for a limited time outside of our body. In recent months, scientists around the world have been testing SARS-CoV-2 resistance in different environments. And here's what they found. The ideal environment for SARS-CoV-2 seems to be indoors, with temperatures between 22 and 25 degrees and humidity hovering around 40 to 50%. In other words, this little guy would love to spend the winter in your home. The sun, the wind, or even the rain would make it more fragile. One study even states that the virus could survive up to 28 days on your cell phone screen. But it is true that from one study to another, these figures vary. Here's a little table that shows you some of these figures. However, it is important to note that these figures were obtained in laboratory conditions, different from our daily lives. In any case, in the laboratory or not, it is important to wash your hands regularly, especially after touching objects that anyone can touch. In the air, micro droplets of the virus can survive anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours. And that is why you must wear a mask when you are in public places. A little scary, right? But by respecting the prevention measures, we can already keep ourselves well protected. However, once the virus is in our lungs, things become more complicated. The virus suddenly becomes able to infect crucial cells in our lungs and reproduce. Research is still ongoing on all of these topics. But it appears that SARS-CoV-2 infects the cells whose job it is to sweep the bacteria-laden mucus from our lungs. It's enough to say that this coronavirus is no laughing matter. That's the end of this video. And above all, make sure to protect yourself and others. Bye!